do something a little bit different. Never done this before, but we're gonna go harvest some oysters. We got the fishing stuff, you know, we'll throw out some bait, whatnot, just in case. But yeah, we're gonna go hit up some oyster bars, and we're gonna do an oyster roast tonight, or this afternoon. So it should be fun. Never done it before. I like oysters. So we did a little bit of research. Certain areas you can't do it, certain areas you can. There's some maps on the Department of Natural Resources site. So go, if you want to do that, make sure you go to the correct areas. You don't want to get in trouble. Some other regulations about the amount you're allowed to keep and the size of them. You also want to make sure that there's nothing bad in the water, seeing as they're filter feeders. They filter the water, so if there's any kind of bloom, like algae bloom, or any kind of bacteria in the water, you want to make sure that you're good to go, and they're not going to poison you. I've eaten some bad oysters before, and it's not good. So, but yeah, it should be fun, something new. But yeah.
Got a fish, guys. Not a big one, but there's a fish.
Fishing much, but finally got us a little red here. Little guy. He's got all those little parasites on him right now. They're on his tail. Shrimp on the bottom. See, buddy. Got us another little guy. Got 2 spots on the tail right there. 2 on the other side too. Not a bad little guy. Probably 13, maybe 14 inches. See, buddy?
Not ideal fishing conditions, especially in a kayak. There's fish everywhere. We've seen big redfish all over, but we just can't stay put enough to catch them. Between the wind and the boats. Alright guys, so we got this little oyster bed here. We're getting some oysters. We're just picking up a cluster, making sure they're alive. If they're open, it means they're dead. Making sure they're 3 inches. We got some little like metal bars that we're using to just crack them or crack the clusters open. Gonna get a few, go home and roast them. Now it's important that as you're doing this, you're putting the shells back. The ones that are too small, you're putting them back because they can regrow. So, and also when you go home and you clean them and you finish eating them, you can bring your oyster shells to a recycling center, oyster recycling center, and they'll go and they'll make new habitats. It's good for fishing. Right here, it's one of our best spots for catching redfish. And actually, when we were coming over here, right there we spooked a ton of redfish, and then a couple dolphins just came through. But nah, it's for, I don't know, we're gonna be like 30 minutes here looking for them, and we're gonna have enough for 3 or 4 of us to eat. But harvesting oysters, foraging your own food, it's fun. Makes you feel good. It's also a lot cheaper than buying oysters, because oysters are expensive. It's important to make sure you have good gloves when you're doing this. These oysters are real sharp, but so we got some cut resistant gloves here. As you can see, we're doing pretty good here. So we came at low tide. Normally this is all underwater, but we've got a good amount coming in. Probably fill up this bucket, go home, clean them up. All right, guys. We got quite a few of these. Time to clean them up, and we're gonna cook them up. Bottoms up. Tastes good.
That's one.
Got the cracker.